Hey guys, how's it going? So I usually don't make these type of videos too much, at least anymore, but I thought today would be a pretty good idea to do for something like this. So this is a method that you guys can trade mining very easily with, and quite quick compared to other methods besides obviously power mining at the iron ores. Now obviously for this method you need to have Shiloh Village quest done until obviously then, I don't know where else you could really mine gemstones too much. Now the mining XP rate I got here, guys, level 72, 73, and 75 mining. We're all 47k experience an hour right on the dot. Both times I tested it for 30 minutes, one with a gem bag, one without, because when I was first recording this video, didn't have a gem bag. I decided to get one, and so I can give you guys a little more information about this method. But yeah, a few facts before we get too far into the video. Power mining iron ore is still better than this at the lower levels and the higher levels, obviously. You get roughly 54k mining per hour, I believe, around like level 70 mining. So it's still best to stay there. This is 47k, that's 54k. Obviously, it's better to mine iron, but iron ore is double the amount of dropping the ores because you get 35 experience, I believe it is, for iron ore, and this gives you like 65. So it's just about double the experience, so it's half the amount of dropping you got to do, and it's a tiny bit less experience per hour. And you make some profit here as well. That is if you do have the gem bag. Now, how do you acquire a gem bag? Motherlode mining, you need 100 golden nuggets, which I'm not too sure how long it should take you. It took me like probably about 5-6 hours or so, but it's a decent place to go mining if you want to AFK anyways. The only issue with this method is that you will need to have Orion for the quick hopping, or you need to have short keys downloaded, which I think Bodhi made a video maybe like 3 months ago or so. So if you guys want to learn how to use short keys, basically short keys makes it so it remembers your username and your password, whether you have email password or email username or just a regular username, like my username, I don't know, fucking dick or something. And basically you just press shift on your keyboard, type the number, I think it's 3, yeah, 3 for the hashtag, and then you just do it 3 times, then it will type your password and username for you, and then you just click enter to log in. So that's quite a good way to obviously use quick hopping. But obviously then there is Orion Quick Hop, which you literally just double click on the world and you will hop strictly to that world. Now this is definitely a good method for the lower level miners that are doing something like motherlode mining. Motherlode mining, yes, it is AFK and it is relaxing. It may not be too AFK, but it's relaxing compared to mining iron or granite, or even I guess gemstones. But gemstones is definitely, I think, in the middle of, you know, like relaxing and somewhat quite a bit of clicking, because you still need to drop the crappy gems. Gem bag will only collect the standard 4 gems, so the emerald, the sapphire, ruby, and diamond. It won't collect any other ones. I think it also collects dragon stones, I believe. You can double check right now, actually. Yeah, it also collects dragon stones, but I don't know if I don't think you can even mine dragon stones from these gem rocks. Now, the testing I did with the gem bag, I got 47k experience an hour, like I said, and I did this for roughly 30 minutes, and in that time, this is the gems I got. So I got 24 sapphires, 13 emeralds, 13 rubies, and 15 diamonds. So it's not too bad, to be honest. I mean, if you compare this to motherlode mining for profit, this isn't too bad even at the low levels, because you don't make too much money at motherlode mining until you are at level 85 mining, or at least 82, so you can use a dragon pickaxe special, and you might get some rune ore sometimes. But ideally level 85 mining is when you start to make decent profit at motherlode. At my level now, I think I make more actually at gems than I do at motherlode mining at this crappy level, because I only get addy ores at the very most, and they're like 1k each anyways. Now before you guys think, oh my god, Alkin, I'm doing this, and now you just ruined it for me. Ideally, guys, you only need 3 worlds to do this, so just pick 3 different worlds and just hop between those 3 worlds. Just because the fact that this old school server now has static spawns for monsters, skilling places, all things like that. You know, chins for hunting, anything like that. So basically it acts like every single world is full, which is something that still RS3 needs to fucking do sometime soon. Because right there, I think it's still based on like 100 people in one world equals, I think, 1,000 people. So if the world doesn't have anywhere near 200 people, it acts like a pretty shitty spawning world. But yes, on old school, every world acts like it is full, I believe, or at least 1,000 plus. I believe it's full though, so it's like the world 1 when it used to be full all the time. So, you know, no matter what world you're in, they're all going to spawn at the same rate. And I guess if you really wanted to, I wouldn't do this if I were you guys, but if you are kind of poor maybe and you want to get some crafting levels up, you can take a chisel with you and cut all the crappy gems, I guess. Cut all the crappy ones and then just drop them. The drop option is still the same as for when they're cut or uncut. The second option is going to be dropped for either one. It's not like with RS3, if it's already cut, the first option will be crafted or some crap like that. So it's always going to be use and then drop. So it's the same set of mouse keys for it, or just using your hand. So same drop. So you can bring a chisel and cut these if you want some free crafting sprints, but keep in mind, obviously, this will slow down your mining XP rates by quite a damn bit. But I guess if you're trying to get crafting levels for, like, I think Lunar Diplomacy is 61 crafting or something, and you can't get your hands on anything, I guess this wouldn't be too bad for those people. But obviously for me, I'm already 99 crafting, so you know, I'd rather just stick to Green Dragon Head bodies and battle staffs. Now, I did go to Motherlode Mining as well and check to see the XP rates for me at my level. At my level, I'm getting roughly 32k experience an hour, so this is quite significant compared to the methods for XP rates per hour. Both methods will make roughly the same amount of money per hour at my level, and obviously cutting the gems is, mining the gems is obviously a lot better. Now, at the very, very low levels of mining, you definitely don't want to do Motherlode Mining because it is crazy slow compared to this method. I'm not too sure if this method for mining gems depends more on your pickaxe or your level, because I know my friend that had level 84 mining was doing this, and they got the same experience as I am at level 72 when I was first testing this. So I think it really is just the dragon pickaxe that makes a big difference here. I saw people with rune pickaxe there. I'm not too sure what their mining levels were though, but they were like chopping, or they're mining the stone for like maybe freaking 10 tries. I was able to mine all the gems besides that one that they were on and be able to hop worlds without them even being done yet. So I'm pretty sure this method will definitely require dragon pick, but I guess you can try it with the rune pickaxe, but obviously the experience will be lower. But I guess you guys technically have 3 options now for mining if you are, you know, kind of uneasy with just always power mining. Obviously you got the iron ore level at, you know, obviously the low level, but 54k experience per hour. And then you got this method at 47, and then you got Motherlode Mining, at least my level, at like 32k-ish an hour. So pretty big difference between the last and the first option and the last option, but I would say gems are pretty damn decent. Anyways, hopefully this helps some of you guys if you guys are working on mining for whatever reason, if you're going for max or you just want the cape. Yeah, definitely a viable option if you don't want to power mine iron the entire day. Or as always, you could just switch it up with iron and this, and maybe if you want to go eat or do homework or some crap, you can just do some Motherlode. So yeah, thanks for watching, and as always, I'll see you guys next video. If you did enjoy the video, be sure to give it a big dick like, and I'll see you guys next video.